is uncensored and is for adults only. Mature or immature, doesn't matter.
Remember that first year of marriage, if you had to go to the bathroom? Oh, dear Lord. Shut the door, lock it, turn the faucets on, turn the shower on, because God forbid they knew you were going poop. 21 years later, that bathroom door's wide open. You're screaming, "Bring the camera!" It's alive! My wife still won't shut the door and she's going pee. That just bugs the hell out of me. I've seen her naked. I've seen her give birth to my 2 kids, but she will not shut that bathroom door. I'm like, "Baby, please shut the bathroom door." And she goes, "Why does it bother you?" And I go, you want to know why? Because you look so helpless. Guys, we're peeing. We're hanging on to something. We're doing something. You women go pee. It looks like you're waiting on a bus. It's just... Christ, get a Game Boy or something, man. See, and there's another difference. Woman walks in the bathroom on a man. If he's standing up, she knows what he's doing. If he's sitting down, she knows what he's doing. Fella walks in the bathroom on a woman, she's sitting down. We don't know what you're doing. And you don't want to walk into that invisible wall, do you, fellas? Yeah. You know, like, "Hey, baby, oh! My mouth's watering a little bit. I'll be all right. Hang on. Hell, first year of our marriage, I didn't think my wife pooped. 21 years later, buddy, she learned how. Fellas, you remember that first year of marriage when your new bride was do laundry for the first time and you freaked out because you thought you might have dirty underwear, so you just threw them away? 21 years later, you just open to hear her scream, "Oh my God! Did you hit a deer?" That is my favorite joke. Only because I don't care what city I'm in. I do that joke, I see some woman do this.
Oh man, you guys should come with me sometime. Montreal has the best strip clubs in the world.
They do?
Yeah, they're unbelievable. The girls up in Canada are gorgeous, and they all play ice hockey so they lose their teeth by age 10.
Wow.
In fact, I'd even go so far as to say that a Canadian strip club is the most magical place in the world. Nip here, nip there, and a bevy of porno stars. There's jugs and mugs of Molson beer in Canadian nudie bars. Dirty hoes put on shows, and a lot of them don't have scars. They'll even take it up the nose in Canadian nudie bars. You can touch and squeeze them, they don't even care.
Would they even dye their pubes to match my hair?
Uh-huh.
Color me that.
Do like me, say wee, and tell them you're a friend of Bill Maher's.
That's how you'll get to watch them pee in Canadian nudie bars.
A guy can get his hockey pucked in Canadian nudie bars.
Touch. We're there every day early. Everything you touch. Let me give you some examples. Taco Bell had some tainted green onions. Oh God. I got E. coli from them. Some tainted green onions showed up at Taco Bell. Okay, white people get E. coli, the whole world fucking stops. Who picks the onions? Latinos. You talk shit about us, it gets down to the fields. I didn't hear you. What did they say about us? They don't want us here, we're lazy, and we're depleting the system. Oye, mira, ¿quieren onions? Mira, cabrón. Hasta en el culo, güey. Here, take that shit to Taco Bell. Take it. There's your chalupa right there. Here, let me put some hairs. Ay. culo que they hurt. Better. Think outside the bun. There.
At my age, I should know better. I try and do the best I can to manage things like my high cholesterol, but nothing ever seemed to work. So I went to see my doctor, and he told me I might be suffering from a condition that affects lots of people today. Not giving a fuck about what I eat. That's when I found out about the Thug Kitchen Cookbook. It's full of delicious, plant-based recipes that really inspired me to get my shit together. Start eating some real fucking food. And now, I'm feeling better than ever.
Who are you?
I remember a time when I thought my kids got enough nutrition from that prepackaged bullshit I'd buy at the store. I was such a lazy fucking asshole. Now that I've got the Thug Kitchen Cookbook, I don't play that shit anymore.
I love to cook good food, but who has the fucking time to hunt down a dozen exotic ingredients just to eat better? Not at my age. Thug Kitchen helps me cut through the bullshit with language that I can understand.
If you or someone you love suffers from chronic drive-through dinners, meat sweats, gut rot, sugar shakes, or just want to get your shit together, see if the Thug Kitchen Cookbook is right for you. Thug Kitchen is not for everyone, including people who might be offended by words like ass, shit, fuck, or motherfucker. Some side effects may include feeling better, looking fly as fuck, saving some goddamn money, and in some cases, increased culinary competence that could lead to becoming a skilled son of a bitch in the kitchen.
So find out today if the Thug Kitchen Cookbook is right for you. You'll be fucking glad you did.
What are you doing here? I said get out. Shut up. I'm still here.
Just call your mother. God, fucking kids. All you people fucking suck.
Tirade from the one and only Cat McSnatch coming at ya.
Don't be a racist, don't be a fool. Everyone is different, everyone is cool.
Everyone is cool.
Don't generalize, don't believe the lies. Racism is hatred in disguise.
Alright, we're gonna wind it up here now. People are into it.
Just because you're Asian does not mean you are smart. Just because you're Brazilian don't mean you are a slut. Just because you're Jewish doesn't mean you're tight. Just because you're rich and fat does not mean you are wise. Don't be a dick, 'cause I know I'm a hypocrite. Racism is wrong unless you put it into a song. Just because you're Swedish does not mean you are fun. Just because you're American don't mean you own a gun. Just because you're Italian don't mean you can cook. Just because your skin is black don't mean you are a crook.
Now you're not a crook because of the color of your skin, yeah.
Don't be a dick, 'cause I know I'm a hypocrite. Racism is wrong unless you put it into a song.
We got to focus on the love and not the hate now.
If you don't like this, try. Don't be a stereotype. Screw you, hippie. Don't fret, I did. This song makes me a hypocrite. So what? I got the microphone. You're Indian, don't mean you drive a cab. If you're Lebanese, don't mean you like kebabs. Just because you're French, don't mean that you eat snails. But if you're Japanese, stop measuring the way. Don't be a dick, 'cause I know I'm a hypocrite. Racism is wrong unless you put it into a song.
Alright, we're gonna do it one more time for the people in the back.
Don't be a dick, 'cause I know I'm a hypocrite. Racism is wrong unless you put it into a song.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was Cat McSnatch coming at ya.
Guess what day it is? Julie. Julie. Guess what day it is? Julie. Julie. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Anybody?
you can hear me. Listen, guess what today is? Listen, guess what today is? Listen, guess what today is? Listen, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Hump day!
It's hump day.
Hump day! Uh-oh. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Uh-oh. Mike. What day is it, Mike?
It's hump day.
Hump day!
It's hump day.
Hump day!
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
Happy Hump Day, everybody. We are live. It is October the 26th, 2022. Happy Hump Day. Woohoo! Woohoo!
I don't know. I'm not that excited about Hump Day.
Yeah, not crazy about Hump Day? You're not crazy about Hump Day? Like, come on. It's Hump Day. Woohoo! Woohoo!
I mean, what's so exciting about Wednesday?
It just is, damn it. Oh, my God. We got Negative Nancy in the house today. Sorry about that, folks.
Not a negative Nancy.
What's wrong with you?
I just don't know what's so exciting about Wednesday.
I don't know. Ask the Campbell.
He's really excited about it.
He seems to have the answer. He seems to have the answer.
He has hump.
Yeah. John says, well, listen, what day is it?
It's Wednesday.
There you go. Good evening, everybody. This is the second time I've gone live today.
Second time?
Yeah, I was about 40 minutes ago. I was testing a new thing called Restream, and I wanted to see if it was any better. It had some cool features, but I ended up going with back to StreamYard. It's just more familiar.
I see.
And I was testing the audio to see if the audio would come through okay, and it was kind of breaking up a little bit. So, yeah, I got my hopes up. You know, I'm trying to get away from StreamYard a little bit. I don't know why, just so I don't have to keep asking for a stupid code for the sports show. You know, because I always have to keep, because what the bad thing with StreamYard is it doesn't allow separate passwords, and you have to have a code message to you. Like, it can't just be, you know, email or username and password. No, you have to have a code message to you. So if you don't have a login, well, you're basically relying on other people. Now with the Restream, you know, obviously I have my own thing, and it's separate from StreamYard, so that way I can stay logged into the ASAP Sports Network, where I do my Sunday show, and I don't have to keep asking them for a code. I just stay logged in.
I see.
So, I don't know. Maybe it's just, maybe I'm bickering too much. But yeah, everybody. Welcome to the show. High energy today, as you can tell.
You have high energy.
Me?
Yeah.
I was kind of joking about that.
You seem like you have high energy.
Do I? Do I really have high energy?
Well, higher energy than me.
Well, yeah, maybe high energy for you. Maybe you get that right. I don't know. But, man, my costume's still sitting in the bag, and it arrived on Monday.
I don't know why you haven't tried it on yet.
I know, because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to try it on, it doesn't fit, and I'm screwed.
So you should have tried it on sooner, so you had a chance to maybe do something else.
No, there's no time for me to get another costume.
Something together.
Yeah, but it would look like shit.
No,
that quick.
I can throw things together.
I know you can throw things together. It doesn't mean they're going to look good. And that's not knocking against you. We're talking about you got a few days, and you already have a busy schedule as it is.
I'm off at 3 the next 2 days.
Yeah. And
I was off at 3 today as it ended up.
Well, yeah. But anyway. I'm in the studio doing my job until 3:34, I guess. But still, it's like, you know.
I don't need you. What I'm saying to work on a costume, I don't need you to be present.
I don't need you. Man.
That, and you know it.
I don't need you anymore.
No, that's not what I said.
So you get nothing. You lose.
Yeah, that's right. I lost. You don't need me anymore.
Will you stop? Because you know that's not what I meant.
All I heard was, I don't need you. I don't need you. That's all I heard. I mean, that's what everybody else heard, right? I don't need you.
Stop. Because you know that's not what I meant.
Yes, I know that's not what you meant.
So stop.
Relax. Just busting chops. You should know me by now after 11 years. Yeah, John, no show Sunday. I was at Disney. I actually had Disney the whole weekend, which is probably why I'm like the lack of energy, because my foot hurts. And I don't know what happened, but it's been hurting since Saturday. Saturday when we got out of the parks. It was really hurting on Sunday. I was trying to walk on it to Magic Kingdom, but I'm just glad we got out of there when we did. We only one. Yep, there's one. There's number one right there. Remember, the over-under on sneezes is 2.5. If you want to go ahead and lay your bets down, you can go ahead and give us a call. We'll go ahead and take PayPal. The over-under is 2.5 on this one. Honestly, every show she sneezes. Every day every morning she sneezes. There's not a day that goes by that she doesn't sneeze. And I don't think it's allergies anymore. I think we can put aside allergies being the main cause on this one.
So do I have COVID?
I don't think you have COVID, but I just think you got something that you're allergic to me or something. You're allergic to something, or there's something in the. Maybe it's black mold. Maybe that leak that we had was black mold. So there was one reason why we didn't do the show on Monday. So let me get you all caught up today. The first reason, the main reason, was I wanted to see my Patriots get their asses kicked against the Bears, which my father-in-law and mother-in-law are very happy about, by the way. They're just like, they're like in overjoy. And I'm sure I'm going to hear about it next time I see them. Did you see that game? Yeah. Oh, no, that's going to be Grandpa. Did you see the game?
Grandpa.
Yeah, what happened to the Patriots? Those Bears really look good, didn't they?
Yeah, my mom and dad probably won't say much. But, they'll probably say, "Oh, did you see the game?" But
yeah, did you watch the game? Like, they didn't know I was watching the goddamn game. They knew I was watching the game.
They're not gonna. Well, do they have cable yet?
Yeah, they had it. They actually got it in that day. It's like the football god said, "Yes, you may now watch this game."
Oh.
So yeah, they had cable. John's giving you the over. He's saying more than 2.5 sneezes.
Oh.
So it's already one, and it's we're not even to 8:30 yet.
I'm allergic to the show.
Yeah, well, probably allergic to the show.
You're allergic
to good news. What are you doing on your tablet? Are you really playing a puzzle on the tablet?
Yes.
Is it really that boring in here?
No, I fidget and I need something to do while I'm...
Draw something.
How is it any different?
I don't know. You're not playing a game. It's like...
I'm still paying attention. I'm still able to contribute.
Oh, man. I feel like second field. You don't need me.
do with my hands.
You don't need me. It's official right there. No, I didn't say
I don't need you.
Well, you did, but now it's...
it that way.
But now it's starting to ooze over into that meeting all of a sudden.
Honey, I need something to do with my hands while we're doing the show.
I bet you if you're sitting next to me, something you could do with your hands. Oh, God.
I'm not sitting next to you, so that's not going to happen.
But I'm sure it'll be like...
Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah!
That would be me on the show. Wow. Alyssa's doing something with her hands when she's sitting next to me.
Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah!
All right, so anyway.
Okay.
813-699-5353. All right. There's not too much more time that we can go ahead and promote this. So it's pretty understandable. If you're not going to send in a picture, you're not going to send in a picture. But finally, we'll keep promoting it for the rest of today, and I'll pimp it tomorrow on the page, next day, just whenever. But our costume party is this Friday, the 28th. You want to submit your picture, do so. There's 2 prizes. We have a $75 gift card for the adults, thanks in part to contribution from John, and a $25 candy budget for the kids for a candy of their choice. That's 12 and under. So if you want to submit a picture, do so by going ahead and sending it to the show's Facebook page, facebook.com/The Charles Richardson Show, all one word. You could submit it to the Just for Fun radio page, or if you want to just go ahead and submit to my personal profile, you can do that, or submit it on email, rawtalkonline@yahoo.com. So costume party is coming up this Friday the 28th. Showtime's 8 to 10. Go ahead, dress up in your costume, snap a shot, send it to me, and we'll be judging them this Friday. Karen says she's going to be here. So we'll see how that works. I mean, she's been pretty busy. And listen, we know how Karen's life is. Karen's life is one big cluster zoo. And she'll admit that, too. It's just one big cluster. So we'll see how it goes. 813-699-5353. And, of course, should we reveal what we're going to be?
If you want to.
Yeah, let's do that. So Alyssa's had her costume up there. It's a nice skin-tight costume. When I say skin-tight, it won't come off her skin very much when it's time to take it off. It sticks.
It doesn't stick.
I mean, honestly, if she wore it too long, it would be her real skin. So, go ahead and tell everybody what you're going to be.
I am Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider.
Which is like a girl version of Spider-Man, for those of you who don't know.
Now, for all people wondering, she's already ghostly white as it is, skin tone, but she will be able, you still were able to see her in camera. She'll be in costume, so she's going to be Ghost Spider. Ghost Spider. It's kind of cool. It's like a silvery white costume, pink, and it's
actually like the Venom version of Ghost Spider, so it has like the black lines all over it.
Mm-hmm. And I have decided to be something that I'll probably get razzed on about, a lot. I have decided to go ahead and dress up in tights and be Peter Pan. And I will be here in costume eating Peter Pan peanut butter while dressed as Peter Pan. So I'll be a carnivore for Peter Pan. So, no, but seriously, I am going to be Peter Pan. I got the whole tights and everything, the hat.
Carnivore, you mean cannibal?
Cannibal, yeah, I'm a cannabis.
No.
Whatever, cannibal. Cannibal, I'll be Peter Pan eating Peter Pan peanut butter. Oh, that was almost number 2, but it was a cough. It was a sneeze.
Doesn't count.
No, it doesn't. You're right. It doesn't count as a sneeze. So, we're going to be Ghost Spider. Do you need a drink?
I might.
You probably need, that was one thing. We just rushed into the studio and just we need it. That's why I had to get, I had 90 seconds because they played the Hump Day music, which is like a minute and a half. It's like, okay, it was like the last minute. I needed a minute and a half to go get my water to go ahead because I was starting to clear my throat and, had the frog on the belt and all that stuff. John Monroe says Tinkerbell, which Alyssa didn't know I was going to be Peter Pan until very last minute.
Our dog's name is Tinkerbell.
Yeah. So, I mean, we can go ahead and dress up as like a little black dog.
And actually, I do have a Tinkerbell costume that fits on Peanut, but it might fit on Tinkerbell.
I don't want it to fit on Peanut. I want it to fit on you.
Well, I mean, for the dog, though. It was Peanut's costume, but I bet it fits Pink.
I'm gonna be wearing Peter Pan. I can tell you that much. Nobody. It's gonna be. You know what? It's gonna be Peter Pan after having 6 kids. That's what I'm gonna look like. I'm gonna be like that old grumpy Peter Pan.
In Chip and Dale, the new Rescue Rangers movie.
Oh my God!
Peter Pan. Remember, Peter Pan was the one who ended up being the bad guy.
Oh, I gotta see that again. I didn't pay attention to that. I mean, we saw
he was fat and drunk.
Oh yeah, okay. That would be me. I'll be the fat drunk Peter Pan. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe I'll have like a bottle of Fireball next to me. Listen, I don't care if pictures or no pictures, and if we don't get any pictures worthwhile, then John, I'm just gonna send you the 25 back. He went ahead and did 25 just to go ahead and up the ante. So we'll see how many people actually do it. So we'll find out.
Have we had any entries yet? Or
Karen's got a few of them, but nothing like a whole slew of them or anything like that. Has anybody, and I guess this is just kind of a mute subject, but has anybody actually seen like these posts that people, it's like, you know, comment here for something you like about me, or fill out this survey, and it's like, if you're married, go ahead and fill this out. Who's the oldest? Is it you or your wife? Is it, you know, which one of you is taller? Blah blah blah, all that good stuff. Well, I kind of fell into one of them because I saw it's like the first like 10 posts that I saw, 4 of them had this, and it was just a GIF that said things you find attractive in me, even if we don't know one another. So I said, you know, I saw these other people's posts. I'd say, oh, let's give it a whirl. So I went ahead and posted it. I'm not one for filling out answers to Facebook because I think that's just a breach of privacy. And it's like, if I go ahead and fill something out, people can try to maybe, you know, guess my PIN number or my password or some shit like that. Double K was, I was hoping to be Peter Griffin. No, that's just too. Well, you said Peter Griffith, but no, I know you meant Peter Griffin. Yeah, from Family Guy. Yeah, that's way too easy of a costume. Trust me, I'd fit to Peter Griffin just like OJ in a glove. But things that you'd find attractive in me, even if you don't. And I got like one guy making a joke with that manly goatee. Like another one says, your humor. You have great hair, very funny, and you're intelligent. And a good sense of humor for the most part. Glasses are very cool. Okay. I don't know about that. And apparently I'm a great husband.
Who said that?
That was actually Matt's dad. He wrote a whole paragraph, actually. Like, really? Yeah. Say, good sense of humor for the most part. Great glasses, very cool. You could send me a pair to try on. I don't think you need them, but to appreciate, pretty darn cool, I'm sure. It's savvy with the women down there. That goes to my second point. You're a great husband and father and a family man. You support the nuclear family. Those are darn good values and principles that you live. Great state of Florida where freedom reigns. I don't know if Martin was on a little something. There's no freedom down here. It's DeSantis rules. That's what it is. John went ahead and said big sexy, which, you know, we know that's bullshit. But thanks anyway, John. Appreciate it. And that was it, really. Just, you know, just one of those things that you kind of, I kind of was like, well, you know, maybe I'm getting a little bit of attention here. Let me see. Maybe I need that attention. Whammy. Let's see what people write. And, you know, there you go. Obviously, it's nothing bad. And, of course, a couple of funny goofballs wanted to go ahead and rain my parade. So it's all good, though. It's all good. But, yeah. I just thought I'd go ahead and do that. There was a lot of people with that one picture that just reposted it. A lot of people. So, I apologize, guys. I know I'm falling behind on this one here. there was actually we talked about the haunted car wash, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about it. I wish we can go up there. It's this weekend, actually.
Yeah.
Go up there to Kissimmee, because I know it's up there. There was actually this has nothing to do with a haunted car wash, but it's scary. There was a Florida teen that apparently there was a 10-day competition created to increase awareness about threats by invasive snakes. And it was a snake catching contest.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
No, but apparently a 19-year-old South Florida dude captured 28 Burmese pythons during a 10-day competition that was created to increase awareness about the threats the invasive snakes pose to the state's ecology.
Ew.
Yeah, Matthews, one of 1,000 participants from 32 states, Canada, and beyond, who participated in the annual challenge, which removed 231 of the unwanted pythons. For his efforts, Matthew was awarded a $10,000 ultimate grand prize courtesy of Bergen Everglades Foundation. Dustin, who won a $1,500 grand prize for removing the longest python, which was just over 11 feet.
Oh, no.
Whoa. I'm sorry. You go ahead and remove something that could crush me? No, thank you. I'm just, $1,500 isn't enough. I'm sorry. If I was to remove John Monroe from my yard, they'd have to give me way more than $1,500, right, John?
You only get 35 cents.
Man, it needs way more than that. What's going on, man?
I know. That snake thing, I've been following that for years. Well, ever since they had a hurricane down there, and one of the places that had snakes, whatever, they got loose, and they've been breeding, and they've been coming up with different species of snake. But they've been doing this wrangling, and you make money off it.
Nicole's brother, my friend Nicole's brother, is really into snakes and things like that. He actually got bit by a king cobra because he was messing around with it.
When you're that type of redneck, it's like snakes are your friends.
Oh, that's crazy. King cobra.
There's some crazy motherfuckers.
Yeah,
he's lucky to survive.
He was at one of those places that holds all the exotic snakes that apparently a friend of his ran it or something like that, and so he let him hold the king cobra.
Was his name Joe Exotic?
Touch the king cobra or something like that, and it bit him.
Here, come over here and hold the king cobra. Sure. Ow, it bit me. Ow, that hurts.
There used to be a show on TV about exotic snakes and stuff like that. But, I'm definitely afraid of snakes. I can watch them on TV, but I don't care. A little garter snake, whatever, non-poisonous. I'm a little girl. I'm running like hell.
There used to be a show on TV when this one crazy crikey guy went ahead and wrestled alligators for a living. No, thank you. Look what happened to him. He died from a stingray.
Stingray, that's right. Stingray to his heart. That was a freak accident.
I mean, you would have thought this guy, the crocodile dude, would have died from a massive bleed after having one of his legs eaten from a crocodile or a gator or something like that. I mean, that's how you would have thought this guy would have died. No,
yeah,
a little puny stingray straight to the heart.
Good old Steve Irwin. I like that show. You see his kids grew up, man. They got a show out there. I watched them.
Bindi. Oh my God. Hubba hubba. Bindi's gorgeous.
There's another reason I was calling. I can't remember.
That's okay. We're thinking about Bindi now.
Oh, that's what it is.
You are.
Yeah.
That's right.
Anyways, Patriots cheerleaders are going to be up here at the local casino at Foxwoods.
Yeah.
At one of the sports betting places. I'm going to go. I'm going to get some pictures.
You do that.
I will. They're not going to be as gorgeous as Dallas, but
nobody
they're
cares.
Gorgeous.
They're still gorgeous. Any of those? I'm sorry. Any of the cheerleaders except for the ones in Miami, they're gorgeous.
Yeah, they are. They're gorgeous.
Actually, I take that back. Miami's a pretty exotic, because they get them from like Brazil and stuff like that because they're so far south. I take that back. The ugliest cheerleaders have to be in Kansas City where they eat all that barbecue. They're like morbidly obese cheerleaders. So yeah, it's Kansas City cheerleaders, man. They have no standards over there. They wear sweaters.
Since we're on the subject of football, what happened to Tom Brady, man? He couldn't throw a touchdown.
No, that would happen to Aaron Rodgers. All the great quarterbacks are suffering, man.
I love it. I love he's getting douchebagged. Gotta be greedy. Couldn't leave any money behind. For the guy who went to the Raiders there. Got to get greedy, and look what happened. Good for Aaron Rodgers, fucking loser. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. It's a really fucked up season, and I'm not talking about for the Patriots or anything like that. But you got everybody. You got Brady and Rodgers having losing seasons, and you have the Philadelphia freaking Eagles undefeated. Like, where did that come from?
There's teams that should be winning, and they're winning. It's on paper they should not win.
Right.
They're pulling these wins out.
They are. Seattle's one of them.
And you want to exactly. I hit the very first week betting. I haven't hit since because I've been taking the teams that should win. Taking the point, giving points.
Yeah.
If I would have took getting points, I would have won almost every game, probably except for the Cincinnati game this past weekend because Cincinnati blew them out.
Yeah, they did. They took it. They took it to the house. They showed up, but again, you don't see Cincinnati showing up every week like that.
No, it's right. I don't understand it. Some teams should throttle teams, and then they don't. And then it's a tight game.
Yeah,
I don't understand it, Charles. All right, guys, I'll listen in.
All right, man. Take care. All right, that's John, everybody. Open up the line, 813-699-5353. So, yeah, I'm looking to change streaming. So, if you see the show looking different, maybe in the next week or two, that's why. So, we'll see what's going on there. But, yeah, we won't talk anymore about that snake thing. It's like kind of crazy. It's like, I never knew that thing I mean, I kind of can configure that, that's going to be a thing for a lot of rednecks down here. Let's go ahead and catch snakes.
I mean,
let's do that.
I guess.
Let's catch snakes and eat bugs.
And
yay.
Squirrels and
yeah. Apparently there's a turkey shortage this year.
No.
Yes. I don't have to worry about finding one. We're not having Thanksgiving here this year. So that's
will
good.
You stop with that?
Hey, I don't have to worry about it. So, not my problem anymore. Even though Thanksgiving's about a month away, people are already having trouble finding turkeys. I don't know who they are because
who's looking for turkey right now anyway?
I went to Walmart and they got plenty of turkeys. I mean, true, they're not overflowing. They're not taking like one half of the freezer area, but I mean, there's plenty of turkeys. It's because nobody's really looking for turkeys. Who the fuck is looking for turkeys nowadays?
You wait until closer to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you give it like maybe a week before Thanksgiving or maybe 2 weeks before Thanksgiving.
You don't want to take up all that space in your freezer for the whole month.
I mean, what are you, nuts? But apparently it's an issue that's impacting a lot of local businesses from farmers to grocery stores and even delis. Turkeys are becoming tougher to find and more expensive. Ooh, that was a good one.
I'm not fond of the living turkeys.
No.
At all.
You know something? Here's the thing.
I am terrified of living turkeys.
We went to the Pumpkin Festival earlier in the month, and we actually saw a caged turkey. Now, granted, this turkey was caged, locked down, not going anywhere. This one had to
wasn't going anywhere near it.
This one had to keep a 10-foot distance. He ain't catching me. And by the way, if the turkey did get out, it was all muddy. She wouldn't have lasted anyway. She would have fell, and turkey would have devoured her.
I had a really bad experience as a kid with a turkey.
And how old were you as a kid as a turkey?
Like 12.
Do you really?
10 or 12.
Is it really that bad?
I don't like turkeys. It was scary. It was freaking scary. They're huge. And the thing was chasing me down the street on the way home from school.
Sylvia offers the alternative: eat chicken.
No.
We eat too much chicken as it is. We eat turkey. But
the one time a year I get to eat turkey.
You know what? And this I find it as like a revenge holiday for you. Like, ha, you fucking bird. This is what you get when we do what you did. You taste so good, don't you, you fucking dead bird?
You gotta tell the story about the day I really freaked out over a turkey.
What's going on, Michelle? How you doing? What do you mean?
Don't you remember that?
I do not. Yeah, you have to enlighten us.
You were DJing at a farm for some event thing, and there was free-range turkeys on this farm.
I don't remember that. I was too busy DJing, too busy doing my job.
You were over there at your little stage area, and there weren't very many people over there.
Oh, that's right. I was DJ Butterball. That's right. I forgot.
And I'm sitting there, and there's this turkey, like, coming our direction. I mean, it was pretty far away. But I'm like, it's coming this way. Honey, the turkey's coming this way.
It's eyeing you. It's got you on your radar. It's got you on your turkey dar. It's coming after you. It remembered what happened back when you were 12 years old.
It's probably not the same turkey.
Honestly, now I really believe Thanksgiving to you is a revenge holiday for all those turkeys that used to bother you.
It was just one. Actually, no, it was two.
That PTSD moment.
Two turkeys chased me down the street.
They were going to gang rape you.
On my way home from the bus stop.
Anyway, turkey shortage. At Trail Bale Farm in Temple Terrace, Florida, owner Trevor Malloy said he's seeing more demand for turkeys. Malloy says people are reaching out more than usual.
Turkey for me.
Turkey for you. Or something else.
I eat mine in a turkey stew.
While the raising cost of feed, Malloy says he's been forced to raise his prices by 25%. The small family farm, which raises organic turkeys, is already sold out for Thanksgiving. Malloy says we raise up to what we think we'll be able to sell, and the regulars snatch them up pretty quick. There's a few other places that are reporting that, listen, they're getting more expensive and a little bit more scarce. So if you're looking for a turkey, make sure you go ahead and maybe get them a little sooner than expected. Because apparently those turkeys are going pretty quick.
I know Hunsaders had a couple of them.
Yes, we know. They had them, and that's what I was talking about. You saw them.
And I gave them a pretty distant.
You gave them a dirty look. Like they were one of the turkeys that did to you, that went ahead and messed you up at 12 years old.
They're scary.
Scary what?
Turkeys are scary. You get chased by one and you'll know how I feel.
I won't get chased by one because if one chases me, it's asking to die. It's like, honestly, it's like a lizard chasing you. Oh, what are you going to do with this lizard? You kick it. Kick it and get the hell out of my way.
A turkey is a whole hell of a lot bigger than a lizard.
Yes, but you know what? I can still kick the turkey and say, get out of my way.
And it'll peck you.
And I'll kick it. You know, what don't you understand? I will go ahead and kick the shit out of a turkey if it tries to peck me. You're like 20,000 times bigger than a turkey.
They're huge. You don't even know.
The biggest turkey that I would see is, 25, 30 pounds. Smaller than Stefan.
I was 12. I was not that big. And
well,
anyway,
you know what? You're just an irresponsible turkey person.
I don't
care.
like
I know
turkeys.
I know.
Unless they're on my plate.
Yes. I mean, you could have grabbed the plate when you were 12 years old and say, "Here, turkey, come on my plate." That didn't sound right.
It was the neighbor's pets.
Wait, the neighbor had a pet turkey?
Yep, down the street.
See, I don't...
And they got out, and they were chasing me.
I don't get certain type of animals as pets.
I don't either.
Turkeys is one of them.
Turkeys are not pets.
No,
turkeys
they're
are
not.
food.
Neither are rabbits.
No, rabbits are pets.
I don't get rabbits.
Rabbits are pets.
Rabbits are supposed to be wild. They're not made to be caged up and fed little bullshit thing and suck water out of a tube. I don't believe that. I think rabbits need to be free. Snakes need to be free.
I don't do snakes.
Call number 2 from John, my pet John.
Number 2. That's right. Hey, talking about Thanksgiving and turkey, wasn't there something to do with you and Alyssa's family over stuffing? Tell me the story again.
Me and a worthless family over stuffing?
My family.
Alyssa's family. I thought you said a worthless family.
What was that story?
It's not really it's not really a story. Basically, what it is they make their own version of their stuffing, and I make my version of the stuffing, and nobody backs off.
Okay.
That's all it is. It's not really a story. It's just
Who's
like
better?
Mine.
I like them both.
She won't choose because obviously one's family and one's me, so she has to be non-biased.
No, I literally eat both kinds.
I didn't say.
Listen,
I eat both kinds too, but I like mine better.
But they're different. So
yes,
I mean,
which one's better?
I can't really. But what I'm saying is, I can't really judge them against each other because there's different kinds of stuffing.
Of course you can. Of course you can.
They're different.
Yes, mine's better. I get it. Yes, Michelle, I did get your picture. Yes, thank you very much for the entry. And we will go ahead and have that on Friday's show. But, yeah, the stuffing that they make is seasoned breadcrumbs and, just basic stuffing. I make a casserole type thing. I have vegetables in mine, chicken in mine with the stovetop in it, mixed together with sour cream and cream of chicken soup, baking it for 30 minutes, and it's just delish.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good.
Sounds good.
It sounds really good.
Alyssa, so what happened? You got attacked by a turkey at age 12 and you're terrified?
I got chased by 2 turkeys when I was 12, and now I am terrified of turkeys.
Wild turkeys?
No, they weren't wild. They were my neighbor's pets, actually.
Yeah,
They
turkeys.
got out and decided to chase me home from the bus.
Well, I see you kept one turkey. Your lovely husband, so
yeah.
Hey, you love turkey for a reason.
I'm way too big to fit in the oven, so I'm never dying unless by natural causes.
Turkey, why do you cry? Ooh. I love you guys. See you later.
ESPN, hang on, John. ESPN's reporting Mac Jones is going to start this week against the Jets. He didn't care. But yeah,
or maybe he didn't hear you.
Or maybe he didn't hear me. But yeah, Mac Jones. There was this whole thing. There was this whole thing on Monday night. I mean, Patriots got their ass handed to them, but they didn't get their ass handed because of bad quarterback play. They just got their ass handed because we couldn't stop the Bears running the ball. And they just kept pounding it and pounding it. Basically, it was like a wild turkey chasing us. We didn't want to tackle it. And that's how it was. So apparently Mac started the game, went 3 of 6, threw an interception, and then it was immediately taken out for Bailey Zappi, the backup quarterback who was filling in while Mac was down injured, and he went 2-0. He won his 2 games that he started and won the 3rd game that he backed up. So everybody was like, well, put in this guy, put in Zappi. And Mac just got booed out of the stadium, and it's like, all right, there you go. There's Zappi, but we couldn't win with him either. It was It was kind of weird. Okay, 13699-5353. What? Oh. He's still awake?
Yes.
The hell's going on with him? You didn't get the melatonin, did you?
I forgot it, but I gave him one of ours. But still, it's like almost 9 o'clock, and he's still wrestling around in his blankets.
Yep.
He's not doing anything like crazy, but he's just rustling around in the blankets and not laying still.
And we wonder why he never gets any sleep. Or why he's always cranky in the morning.
He's not always cranky. I mean, a lot of times he's just...
nuts.
Yeah, insane.
All right. Let's see. Michelle says, I make my mom's dressing. It's so good. What's in your mom's dressing? Tell us what you put in it. I mean, we won't copy the recipe or anything. I mean, it doesn't match up to mine. You know? And what is it really called? Is it called dressing or stuffing?
So when you make it in a pan, it's dressing. When you put it in the bird, it's stuffing.
Oh, okay. So it's dressing for me then. Because I make it in a pan.
Yeah.
I don't like to stuff up, turkey's orifices and then eat it. It's kind of like I'm eating ass. Just saying. All right. Let's go ahead and cut to a break. Let's do that. We got 2 songs here. One from Harlow, a band called Harlow, and another one called Circus Asylum, which, just gives more indication of the crazy kid that we have in our house that causes a circus all the time. And then we will go ahead and prep for our Halloween show that is coming up on Friday. Ooh. Yeah. This Friday, the 28th, it's happening. Oh, imagine me reading off Michelle's recipe right here to this music. She bakes cornbread and mixes it together with cream of chicken soup, onion, and mix it all together and bake.
You're weird.
Yeah, I am. All right. Let's get the hell out of here. Going to break. Be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Off to grab a beer. We'll be right back after this.
Sneaking up on me like a thief in the
Because you know I'm all about that bass and gravy. I'm all about that bass and gravy. I'm all about that bass and gravy. I'm all about that bass, bass. Yeah, Thanksgiving's here, gonna make it true, 'cause I can make it tasty, like I'm supposed to do, 'cause I can make that turkey, that all the families treat, all the right juice in all the right places. I see the magazines, working our recipe, we know that pig ain't true, we want real poultry. If you're a foodie, just raise them up, every bite of it's so perfect that you never wanna stop. Yeah, my mama, she told me don't worry about those thighs. She says just tie them together to keep all the stuffing inside. You know they won't come for salads or sauce and no silly sides. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and say goodbye. Because you know I'm all about that bass and gravy. I'm all about that bass and gravy. I'm all about that bass and gravy. I'm all about that bass. Hey, I'm bringing turkey back. Go ahead and tell them skinny chickens that. No, I'm just playing, y'all invited back. But I'm here to tell you, every bite of it's so perfect that you never wanna stop. Yeah, my mama, she told me don't worry about the thighs. She says just tie them together to keep all the stuffing inside. You know they won't come for salads or sauce and no silly sides. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and say goodbye. Because you know I'm all about that bass and gravy. I'm all about that bass and gravy. I'm all about that bass and gravy. I'm all about that bass. Because you know I'm all about that bass and gravy. I'm all about that bass and gravy. I'm all about that bass and gravy. I'm all about that bass. Because you know I'm all about that bass and gravy. I'm all about that bass and gravy. I'm all about that bass and gravy. I'm all about that bass.
We're back to the best show you have never heard of. That's the Charles Richardson Show.
So Michelle added to her recipe, says she adds chicken to it. So I guess I'll just go ahead and read it off again. I bake cornbread and mix it together with a cream of chicken soup, onion, and mix it all together and bake and then add chicken. Or add chicken. I don't know. Maybe it's with the chicken. Maybe it's kind of like mine. I don't know. Shout out to Hulk Holding and Contracting. She would give Karen and David a call, 941-204-1264. They're the team to go handle your home improvements, lawn maintenance, car repairs, and much, much more. They're doing a lot of cleanup down here in the Southwest Florida area, so they may be running a little bit behind, a little bit busy. But give them a call anyway to go ahead and set up an estimate, 941-204-1264. Karen and David, good friends of us here on the show, and we support their company, Hulk Hauling and Contracting. Their number, 941-204-1264. Don't forget to go ahead about a costume contest party that we got going on Friday, this Friday the 28th. Regular showtime, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Submit your picture in if you want to go ahead and enter in the contest. $75 gift card for the adult prize, $25 candy budget for the kids for the candy of their choice. Go ahead and enter by submitting a picture to any of our Facebook pages. That'd be the Charles Richardson Show Facebook page, the Just for Fun Radio Facebook page. Scotty is allowing me access to that. And or just my personal profile, send it by private message. Get your pictures submitted. We already have a few. Go ahead and get yours in now for the contest. contest. Again, $75 gift card for the adult prize, $25 candy budget for the kids for the candy of their choice. Go ahead and submit them in before showtime on Friday. And if you don't want to go ahead and submit it by Facebook, you can email to us at rawtalkonline@yahoo.com. rawtalkonline@yahoo.com. Make sure you go ahead and tune into the show anyway on Friday. Hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be dressed up. Alyssa will be Ghost Spidey, and I will be Peter Pan. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting show. It's going to be the Spidey Peter show, or the Peter Spidey show. One of the two. I'll be eating Peter Pan peanut butter while dressed as Peter Pan. That should be one hell of a story right there. Don't you think there, Dice? Thank you very much. All right, 813-699-5353. I do want to report some personal news that I usually do in the first hour, but I guess not really. Not this time, I should say. Went to the doctor's on Monday, and I had some blood work done. You know, I'm type 2 diabetic. And my A1C about 3.5 months ago wasn't the greatest. As a matter of fact, it was really fucking bad, actually. 10.9 was my A1C. Now, 10.9 usually means I'm hovering about 350, 400 on my sugar, on just average. So, went ahead and I went to the doctor because I had been noticing some swelling in my legs just as I'm sitting. Like right now I'm sitting, it just, feels like my legs are puffy. So I kind of had some concerns, and I was going to go in there and see, it's like what's going on, because I've had some sharp pains in the ends of my feet, here and there, just like blood trying to flow through, I guess. I don't know, but it felt weird. And adding in the swelling in my ankles and my bottom legs, it led to my concern. So I went ahead and told him about it, and he wanted to do some blood work, and I said, my A1C is popping up too. I'm supposed to do another A1C, and he said, yep, you're right. So it's about that time. So we're going to go ahead and get that done too. So when I went to the doctors, they asked me, how's your sugar doing? And I wasn't going to lie. So I haven't checked. I don't know. Now, this is after I ate breakfast. This is about 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's like, whatever I ate probably ran through my system, and my sugar either shot up or is now stabilizing. Well, they tested my blood sugar. It was 271. I'm thinking, fuck. So the A1C is probably not going to be good. It's probably not going to be any better. If it is better, it's not by much. And I told him, it's like, if my A1C doesn't improve, just go ahead and start sticking me with needles, because apparently that's what it's going to come down to. Because he was pushing insulin injections, insulin. I think he started saying, like, once a day or once a week injection, which, it's like the Ozempic, Ozempic. And I'm beginning to feel like I'm in a fucking commercial now. It's like I was going to get one of those things, or Truvicida, or whatever the hell it is. So I'm over here thinking 271, and I'm going down to get blood work. Great. Well, Monday comes around. This Monday, I go back for my results. Not really feeling the greatest, because I knew it was coming. And all of a sudden, the doctor's like saying, hey, Chuck. He calls me Chuck for whatever reason. He's trying to be hip. So, hey, Chuck, that's a pretty good improvement. Did you see that? I'm thinking, what are you talking about? My blood pressure? Because they tested my blood pressure before they wanted me to do a urine sample for some reason. So I'm in one of the rooms, and the doctor's like out there in the main lobby area, putting in prescriptions and working on his computer for his other patients. And they tested my blood pressure, and before it was like 190 over 110, because I was freaking out about my legs puffing up, and that's the reason I was coming to. And that day, Monday, I was like, relax, 136 over 80. I'm thinking, okay, blood pressure improved. That's good. I like it. That's good. So I thought he was talking about my blood pressure. It's like, yeah, it improved. Thank you. No, your A1C. Thinking, what? A1C? What is that? Is that 7? Thinking, what? 7? Yeah, 7.6. Really? And I'm thinking, and you know, after the shock and everything, I remembered what he said. I remember what I said to him 3.5 months ago. And I said, give me 3 months to figure this out, and I'll make it happen. I didn't feel
really determined not to get that shot.
I don't like needles. But I told him, give me 3 months, give me my next A1C to get this down and get some improvement, and I'll show you. I honestly did not expect. I was expecting 10.1, 9.8, 9, whatever. Something that was still going to be really high. Because I tested 271 on the day that I went to go get the sugar shot. But again, they randomized it over 3 months. And it came down to a 7.6. I'm thinking, oh, wow. That's like, over 3 points that it went down. Now, type 2 diabetics usually have to be kind of like around between a 5.7 to a 6.2. I'm not too far away from it now. Now it's actually doable. All I got to do is lay off the McRibs, which we'll get to in a second. Mm-hmm. But new challenge.
You're not going to lay off the McRibs.
Oh, fuck no, I'm not going to lay off the McRibs. I'll just up the dosage. But it's like, I'm proud to report that I went ahead and I got my A1C down to a 7.6. And it was number 2. 2 sneezes. We have another 50. We have 49 minutes to go in the show. But I got my A1C from 10.7 or 10.9 to a 7.6. So very happy about that. Very happy.
Very good.
Yes. So I'm very happy, very proud of myself. I'm going to give myself lots of pats on the back. Hopefully a nice pat in the ass and maybe a circle jerk later on. Michelle asked, did they say why your feet were swollen? Yes, good. My original question and the reason why I went in there in the first place was the last thing on my mind at that point in time. So apparently it was a medication that he said he wanted to remove me from, that he saw I was taking, and that could maybe develop some swelling in the legs. So he took me off that. Right now, like I said, sitting in this chair just normally for like a couple of hours would cause my legs to swell up. It's not swelling up as bad. So it's...
Well, it's probably going to take a little while for that to get out of your system completely.
Yeah, so he said one of those medications, he wants to take me off of it and substitute. He also put me on a beta blocker. So that might do the trick. So he wants to test me on that and see me in a couple of weeks. Or actually, he says see me in a month. Which is, you know what? That's the best thing. When the doctor wants to see you every week, you get nervous. When he says, dude, you're good. I'll see you in a month. It's like, nice. Nice. Michelle says she's been having trouble with her knee. What's going on with your knee? Is it just out of place? You need a new knee? We're all getting old, so you never know. It could be just a simple, take a hammer to the knee and just end it. No, I'm just kidding. But, What's going on with your knee? Are you not able to bend it? Does it hurt when you bend? Does it hurt when you get up? Hurt to squat? I don't know. It's just, I'm wondering. When you go into the reverse cowgirl position, you can't just bounce up and down like you used to? Or I don't understand. All right, listen, I'm having trouble with my foot. My foot, she thinks it's arthritis, she says. My foot was swelling up since my walk to Disney. I don't know what happened, but I have like a pain, like just here's my foot, and the pain is like right below where my toes would be, like not shooting across, but it's like you could feel it's sensitive in that right in the middle of the foot. Like it feels like it's like I have like it's broken half the foot. It's I still walk on it. It's irritating. It's not so much pain that I can't put pressure on it, so that makes me feel like it's not broken. They didn't take any X-rays. Your mom who's kind of in the nursing field anyway, or the doctor's assistant or something like that. She wears scrubs. Let's put it that way. And
I wear scrubs.
Well, you don't work in the medical field, so she works in the medical field. But it's she said, don't worry about it. Just ice it down, get the swelling down because it is kind of puffy. But. Anyway, so looks like me and Michelle are having some issues with our feet and knees. So it should be, feet, knees, back, because, Alyssa always has pains with her back. Luckily she doesn't have a pain in her ass, because that would be me. So it hurts and feels like a crap sometimes. I know she said it feels like crap, not a crap, but I know what you meant. But, hopefully it's not too bad. I would see the doctor about it. Just like I would tell Alyssa when she has problems with her back, go see the doctor about it. But she don't want to. But anyway, back to my point. I'm very happy about my A1C, and apparently whatever the doctor put me on for, the beta blocker and to take me off this other medication, it's not as bad. The legs puffing up is not as bad. So I think we're on the road to the right decision there. That's good. So, kind of happy about that.
He was convinced.
I was convinced that I was going to...
He was going to have his leg amputated.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Do you ever... And this is honestly to anybody listening or listening later on. I mean, it's just think about this. When you have this paranoia about you, like you're going to die, or, you just see these doctor shows where... the fucking foot is amputated, or the leg is amputated, or the arm is amputated in any way, shape, or form. I don't care if it's the whole arm, half the arm, 3/4 of the arm, it's amputated. I can't see that anymore, because my thing is, of course, I got diabetes, and what's one of the things that diabetics always have, and that's, it's heart issues, that's blood flow, and then once the blood flow gets cut off too much, there goes limbs, there goes toes, there goes feet, there goes ankles. They start chopping you off, and you might as well go ahead and go one of these slaughterhouses, get cut up for meat, because that's what it seems like. And then when you see it on a doctor show, like we were watching Good Doctor last night, and the guy immediately, oh man, it just starts my day. So immediately...
Well, it was two in that one.
It immediately, there was a rush inside the emergency room, and they had, the guy had his foot cut off by a propeller blade. That's how the story went. And just seeing it, because they're good at graphics. I'll tell you that much. They're good at portraying a fucking amputated foot. They went ahead and showed it, and I'm thinking, oh God, I can't watch this. I literally had to turn away. I just could not watch it. I'm like, that's going to be me. That's going to be me.
There was a guy who almost had to have his arm amputated, too. But
he saved his arm.
They reattached the guy's foot, too.
Yeah, but still, it's like, they're not going to reattach my foot because there's no blood flow going down there. That's the thing. They're not going to do it. I'm always paranoid. I'm always down there, putting my fingers on the top of my foot to make sure I feel a pulse, everything like that. Oh, my God. You have no idea. You have no idea.
Hypochondria.
I am so fucking paranoid. I am so worried. I am so... And it's like, well, Charles, aren't you worried enough to go ahead and better your diet and start working out and exercising? No! I just think of the bad shit. I don't know what to do. And it's like, yes, I know what to do, but I'm not doing it. So it's like, I'm over here waiting. Oh, and I told your mom too.
What?
I said, if you want to give me a birthday, or not a birthday, but a Christmas gift, and it can be the only fucking gift, I don't care. Pool your money together. I need a bike that can handle big guys. You give me the bike that handles big guys. I don't want anything else. Don't give me anything else. I don't care. Just that is the only thing, because that I will use. That will help me lose weight. But I need a bike that's going to handle 350 or larger. At least for now, until I get the weight off. But I need a bike that can handle 350 pounds or larger. And those things, they're not easy. I mean, you take a look, you know how, even taking a look at ladders, the ladders that we have here is a wooden ladder. I hate it. I take
I hate ladders anyway.
I'd rather go on an aluminum ladder or a metal ladder than a fucking wood ladder. But it's like, I take a look at it, and my wife's the ladder person. She'll go up the ladder, down the ladder, up the ladder, down. She'll go up the ladder on bare feet.
I try not to, though, because it hurts my feet.
Yeah. But I'm like, ask her. She goes up the ladder, and I'm like, I got you if you fall, honey. I'm like right here with my arms open,
and I'm
ready
over
to
here.
catch
I'm
her.
good.
Yeah, no, I got you, honey. If you fall down, if one of these steps break, I got you. Listen, Alyssa's not a lean cut piece of chicken. Okay, she's a big girl, and I'm a big guy. So one of us up there, it's like these ladders are not made for us. The ladders that are in Walmart or in Home Depot, most of them are for $225 and under. Can you imagine? That's freaking, that's bias. That's prejudiced. Where's the fat people ladders? Fat people got to get up ladders too,
I haven't fallen off of one yet.
No, but...
And actually, when I'm doing the stuff in the kitchen, I usually get on the countertop anyway.
Well,
I just
but you
use
still
the ladder to get myself up to the countertop.
Yes, you still have to use that ladder, which means that's 2, maybe 3 steps that you have to pray and hold the wood holds to get to the countertop. I got no problem you being on the countertop. I trust your balance on that one, but getting up that ladder is freaking me out.
Should you?
Yes, I should.
Trust my balance?
You're just a clumsy freaking klutz there. I really shouldn't trust you on that. You're right. Now I'm just going to stay there, even if you're on the counter. I'm just going to stay there like I'm going to have my hands on your ass because I like that anyway. I'm just going to keep my hands on your ass so that way you're not going anywhere. It's like I'll be your support. But,
it's funny because as clumsy as I am, I climb up on chairs, countertops, ladders, whatever. And usually I don't fall doing that.
Got you like...
It's when I'm walking across a room that I trip.
And that's on a level floor.
Yes.
You know what it is? Is you're taking more precaution because you're on an unstable ground going up.
No. Do you know what it really is?
What?
My feet are too big for my body. I am 5'2" and I wear a size 10 shoe.
Wow. That's a big ass shoe.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. That is a big shoe. Michelle's commenting. By the way, Michelle, thank you very much for commenting and interacting on the show. I know it's a boring show sometimes, but she says she's the same way. She's clumsy in regards to just walking on the floor, but you go up and she's fine. She's fine on the tightrope, but on level floor where just putting one foot in front of the other, just can't do it. Cannot do it. We don't know what it is, but she just can't do it.
Telling you, my feet are too big for my body.
Yeah.
I stopped growing.
Michelle says she's 5'4".
And my feet just kept going.
Ooh, that rhymes.
It does. I'm a poet. I didn't know it.
I stopped growing, but my feet kept growing. No.
Kept going.
Kept going, yeah. I stopped growing, and my feet kept going. Going. I give up.
I mean, I'm probably wrong, but that's just a theory that I've come up with.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
But there is no logical reason that my feet should be as big as they are.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Because usually, your shoe size goes kind of in proportion to your height. You're really tall, you've got bigger feet.
Really big feet.
To hold up your height. But if you're short, you usually have small feet.
I'm actually checking some of the Facebook out here. There's actually the tropics are flaring up again.
Oh, no.
3 disturbances.
You can just go disturb somewhere else.
But it looks like
we've already been disturbed.
Looks like it's moving north. It hasn't even reached the islands yet.
The tropics have already disturbed us enough.
Yeah, it did.
They still haven't cleaned up half the shit from the first.
No, they haven't. There's still trees and branches and all this other shit that's there. Well, this one we have to worry about, apparently. So there. You stop talking and just show the goddamn model of where it's going. I like how every time they show a track,
if they
have
tell
to explain.
It's going to Tampa,
It's going.
It's coming here.
Right. If it's going to Tampa, it's not going to Tampa. It's going south. So put the fucking truck in motion, you stupid motherfucker. And moves like 2 inches. Oh no, it's not moving. It's going into Mexico, or it's going south of Mexico.
Okay, they can have it.
Yeah, they can have that. And it's not even a fucking system. It's like a tropical depression. It's like a rainstorm. Oh. I'll take a rainstorm, no problem. No wind on that one.
Well, but we don't need anybody else's roofs caving in because they haven't been fixed from the first hurricane.
Yeah, right. But we could use some more shingles blown off ours since our insurance denied us.
I don't think that's the best thing.
No, not exactly the best idea. We still haven't talked about generators. We need to get one. What else we got here? Oh, candy. Yes. Got to talk about candy.
I like candy.
I like candy. Or I want candy. One of the two.
Yeah.
There's a report. Is the Halloween candy getting smaller?
The fun size stuff, yeah. I think so.
So, from Scripps National Media, here's what it says. Trick-or-treaters may notice smaller candies this year. According to the Washington Post, candy companies are reducing the size of candy amid skyrocketing inflation. The post that they reported listed examples of smaller sizes, like a bag of dark chocolate Hershey Kisses is now 2 ounces smaller. A 2-pack of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups has been lightened to 1/10 of an ounce. And Cadbury milk chocolate bars are about 10% lighter. While candy sizes are shrinking, the Post reports prices are not. And as a matter of fact, they're actually up about 15%. The smaller candies aren't just tied to inflation. The publication reports that the smaller candies are also a result of companies trying to reduce calorie counts. It said several candy companies agreed in 2017 to offer smaller sizes and display calorie information more prominently.
If I'm eating candy, I'm
really give a shit about
not worried about the calories.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just put it out there.
Listen, I will not go ahead and wear it. No way.
And just like those Oreo Thins that came out.
Yeah, fuck them.
No.
Give me the double stuff. I don't care.
You double stuff my Oreos.
If I'm going to eat
them.
You're right. Exactly. If you're going to eat Oreos, you better have extra cream filling in there. That's what I'm talking about. Give me that cream.
None of this thin
shit. That didn't sound good, but I'm just saying.
None of this thin shit.
No.
I want a full Oreo with double cream.
That's right. And they better up that by 1/10 of an ounce right there. They better up that. Michelle says she wears an 8, but her feet are flat. She cannot wear heels. She has no arch. So her feet might be worse than yours. Do you have an arch on yours?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have an arch deluxe on yours?
I don't know about that. I mean, I don't have like the golden arches or anything.
No golden arches, huh?
Just a normal arch.
Yeah, but it's a shame that they're starting to cut back on all these fucking candies. We talked about the Netflix already, right?
Yes.
There was a Florida. No, we didn't have a show Monday. It's Friday.
Oh,
yeah,
that was Friday.
It was a story about a student in Tampa. Apparently, a 14-year-old middle school girl caused a stir when she handed out more than what was $10,000 that she was accused of stealing from her grandmother to fellow classmates. Now,
all right.
Well, first off, what grandmother is holding $10,000 in cash?
Well, the same grandma that keeps it under her mattress.
Yeah, you dumb shit. Marion County deputies responded to the Lake Weir Middle School in Summerfield. Oh, this is way up there, like in near Ocala. After reports that a student was handing out hundreds of dollars to classmates. When school officials searched the girl's backpack, they found more than $1,250 inside. The girl said she was given the cash by an unknown former student who wanted the money dispersed, I guess. It was later determined the girl had broken into her grandmother's home safe and stole approximately over $13,000 of the woman's life savings. Authorities did not immediately release why the girl allegedly took the money or why she gave it away to her classmates. You'd think you would hold on to that and buy a car or something.
Well, she's not that old.
Yeah.
She's not old enough to buy a car.
Well, she's only a couple years away from her learner's permit. In a message to her parents, school officials says, "We would like to recover this money for the grandparents. If you speak with your children and if they have received money from the student..."
Did you get any money?
Yeah.
No, I didn't get any money. What are you talking about?
What the hell are you talking about, right?
There was money?
Well, wait. Here's the kicker. If you speak to any of your children and they received money, please turn it into our school resource officers. By Friday, which is apparently the end of the week, officials had recovered about $700 of the money that had been handed out.
Wow.
That money and the $2,500 from the girl's backpack were returned to the grandmother. So in total, $3,200 was recovered out of a possible $13,500. She's out $10,000. Congratulations, school resource officers. You deserve an applause on that one.
I'm actually surprised they got that much back.
Right, $700, really? There must be some honor students in that group.
Because most kids are going to go, I didn't get any money. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't, money? No. You give me my allowance, Mom. And don't go looking in my bottom sock drawer. No, I don't have any $100 bills down there. Yeah. There's nothing hidden there. By the way, can I open a bank account, Mom? Well, you don't have that much. I only give you like $5 a week. Yeah, I know, but I've been saving up. Well, how much do you have? I don't know, $3,500. I only started giving you an allowance like a couple of years ago. Yeah, but the interest grows really quick. Just telling you, kids have no heart. They'll go ahead and steal and stuff things down their pants and sneak it around. We know that personally. Just saying, we do. All right.
He doesn't usually steal money, though.
No, not money. No. But he does like to go ahead and ask for it back. So he got... I gave him a $10 bill at the Pumpkin Festival, and then he had $1 extra.
No,
how do you get the 10?
He had the 10 from the Tooth Fairy.
Oh, Tooth Fairy, that's right.
Because he had lost a tooth.
Yeah.
And then you gave him $1.
Right. So it was backwards. Okay.
Yeah.
So he had $11 in his savings. Let's put it that way. So every time we go to Walmart, and this is probably bad, but every time we go to Walmart, he asks, "Can I get a toy?" And most of the time, it's yes, as long as you're good. And half the time, he's not good, and we don't get a toy. So, but it's like clockwork. I say Walmart, his eyes light up.
Yeah.
It's like, Walmart, can I get a toy? It's like, oh, great. I should just not say where we're going. But even when we get there, he's going to know, he's going to ask anyway. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be before we go.
You created that monster.
I did. So I told him, no, not going to get you a toy. But since you have $11, you can buy a toy if you want. So I opened up that can. You can go ahead and buy a toy. But Dad, I don't have my money. It's okay. Daddy will cover you and buy it for you. You just pay me back to keep the toy. Excuse me. Apologize. This ice, by the way, this sparkling ice is good. I had one of the pickles.
I know. They are
good. Ooh, I get the hiccups too. So he doesn't get the concept that I'm going to pay for the doll or the toy, and he needs to give me the money that it cost for the toy for him to keep it.
Well, he does get that concept because he kept trying to pay you.
No, but he keeps asking for it back. Like, well, you have my $11. You took my $11. No, you paid me for it. So what happened was we went to Walmart, and I told him, it was like, you got $11 to spend, so anything over $11 you can't get. Mm-hmm. Okay, Daddy. So we were looking around, and we saw the one of the Sonic toys, Shadow, which he's absolutely infatuated about because of the last Sonic movie. And Shadow was $10.97. So, all right. $10.97. That's under $11. That's $11. You want to get it? Yeah, I want it. Okay, Daddy's going to pay for it, but when we get home, you got to pay me back. Otherwise, I keep it. Okay. So we get home, he couldn't find his money. So I said, just don't worry about it. Pay me tomorrow. He found his money and paid me. Then, later the same day, can I get my $11 back? I said, sure. You have to give me Shadow. No. I just want my $11 back. You bought a toy. You don't get the money back unless you return the toy. Well, I don't want to. Then you don't get your $11 back. No fair. I mean, his three most common terms are no fair, you're mean, and
And I don't care.
And I don't care. Well, that's when he gets mad. But
well, so is your mean and
Well, your mean comes before I don't care. Because then after that, stuff gets taken away and he doesn't care. So it's just we kind of know the course of
order of things.
The order. Yeah. The your mean though has been met with disciplinary action, so that should be going away soon. And as long as we stay consistent with the disciplinary action.
Well, he got away with one this morning.
Well, there is no more getting away with it anymore. But
I have been pretty consistent with it.
Good. So he doesn't get the concept of you have to pay money to buy a toy and you don't get the money back. That's what you spend it on.
Well, I think the next time we make sure he brings his money with him to the store.
Yeah, so you can pay it.
And so that he can give it to the cashier.
Right, I get it.
Because he's like, well, I know you have it. So you just get it back.
Yeah, right. I know you got it.
If he's at the store and he gives it to the cashier, then he's not going to be like, well, you have my money, give it back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Michelle says our son's so cute. You try keeping him for a day. You won't think he's cute. Well, no. She'll think he's cute because she gets to give him back.
Yeah.
And at the end, it's like, oh, thank God. I got away with that lie. He's not cute at all.
He's cute.
Yeah, he is.
He is cute.
He's a good kid. It's just he has a thing where he's unable. He has a hard time controlling his emotions, controlling his anger, and other than that, he's great.
Expressing himself.
Yeah, he needs help expressing himself and telling us how he really feels. But listen, he's one of those kids that he's the ADHD, ADD, occupying a defiance. He's got those things. So we're helping him. We're trying to help him and get through it. And you know what?
I got him through homework today without any major blow-ups.
And you know where you did the homework? You know where you did the homework?
In his bedroom.
In his bedroom without any distractions. I think that's where it should be.
Well, I've tried doing that before, but he didn't used to like going in there to do it.
Well, it doesn't matter where he likes to do it. He didn't really care.
He doesn't like to do it, period.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do it, period. Exactly. Who wants to do homework? I never wanted to do homework.
But you never threw a tantrum like he does.
No, I mean, it's...
At least I don't think so.
I didn't have his issues either.
Yeah.
It's just... It's tough for him. It really is. And if he doesn't get it right the first time, he gets really frustrated, and he needs to realize, listen, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay. You're not a bad person. You can still make mistakes. People do. But we're trying to teach him that. Trying to teach him it's okay not to know everything. It really is. All right. Well, listen, we're coming down to about 20 minutes to go on the show. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We're going to kill probably 10 of those minutes. We're going to go ahead and get back with the last part of the show. We'll get some good news, hopefully. And because I know, playing the game she's playing doesn't allow her time to do the good news.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it? Okay.
I'll get it.
Just making sure. You know I love you. Just don't forget that. All right. Let's get into the break, actually. Let's do that now. All right, so we got songs coming from The Wicked Frenzy and The Creeping Chaos. Got about 6 6.5 minutes worth of music. We got another 3 minutes worth of a bit, a real funny bit. It's the fast food parody version. We'll do that. And we'll come right back. Good news and getting out of here. One more pimp out for the Halloween contest show, which is happening this Friday. And we'll call it a day. We got New Amsterdam to catch up on tonight. All right, so...
Another doctor show.
Yeah, another doctor show. Hopefully there's no amputations. God forbid. All right. We love you guys. We'll be back right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Wrapping up the show with Alyssa's good news after a short break.
when I placed my order, you heard me when I told you, Pepsi please. They say your food's supposed to please me, but I ain't done much eating. Hello, can you hear me? I'm inside my kitchen scraping onions off my 3rd pound beef, and I told you everything, but you've forgotten that you told me it was my way or it's free. There's such a disgust deep inside of me and a lack of smiles. Hello from the other side. I must have called 100 times, 'cause you should be sorry for putting sauce on my bun. But when it came to fucks, it seemed you gave none about me. About me. About me. Hello from the inside. At least you got our freshest fries. And I'll say I'm sorry for wrecking your meal, but it don't matter. It clearly was a dollar value deal. Come again.
Like what you hear? Shoot us an email and boost our ego at rawtalkonline@yahoo.com.
Yeah, welcome to our arms, blah, blah, blah. That wasn't exactly a funny parody that I thought it would be. I don't know where I got that from. Maybe I need to delete that. 10 minutes to go in the show. Actually, 11 minutes to go in the show. Wow. Kind of dragging my feet on this one. Alyssa's good news coming up here in a few minutes. Yes, everybody, all you McRib fans out there, it is back. And it's back in wide form. Wide, whatever.
Well, yeah.
It's back
you
nationwide.
Might be if you eat too many of them.
It's back nationwide. Yeah, wide form, exactly. Right. Not exactly what I was kind of talking about, but thank you. McRib burp.
Did you have one today?
I did for lunch.
Oh, of course.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying not to do a meal. I'm trying to do just one. In recent weeks, McDonald's has re-released some fan-favorite food items, including the cheese Danish, its iconic Halloween pails, and the McRib. Thank you very much. Oh! They introduced also like the adult Happy Meal they've introduced. However, fans are still patiently waiting for the return of one menu item, the snack wraps. According to the McDonald's website, the snack wrap consisted of chicken, shredded lettuce, and cheese wrapped in warm tortilla. Customers were once able to order a spicy chicken snack wrap or a crispy chicken wrap topped with ranch dressing, launched in 2006. Snack wraps were pulled from national menus about a decade later. Some individual franchises continue to sell them, though. And it was complaints that they took too long to make and just limited success. In 2020, when McDonald's thinned out its menus, the snack wrap was completely removed from restaurants. Fans of the fast food chain has since expressed their grieviness with McDonald's reluctance to bring back the beloved item on social media for some time. Others have created petitions or social media campaigns to persuade the company to re-release the snack wraps. I never really cared about snack wraps. I've had them. They weren't really that impressive. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Certain fans have even asked Doja Cat, who's a really stupid, annoying rapper and singer, to bring back the snack wrap after a viral TikTok video of her making a rap about Taco Bell's Mexican pizza led to the resurgence of the item. Unlike the cheese Danish and the Halloween Happy Meal pumpkin pails, the snack wrap likely won't be making a return. McDonald's confirmed to Business Insider earlier this year that they have no re-release plans. Even so, fans are still continuing to complain and bitch that they want the snack wrap back.
Speaking of the Halloween pumpkin pails.
Yes.
I'm disappointed. They are not as cool as they were when we were kids.
No, they give you a basic pail and they let you want to put the stickers on them.
And Stefan goes, "Where's my toy?"
Yeah, right. It is the toy. That's how they get you.
He doesn't get it.
No, he doesn't. He gets no toy. After the McDonald's announced the return of the McRib, dubbed a farewell tour on Twitter, the Slim Jim account asked McDonald's when the snack wraps would be coming back. And McDonald's response was, "I just run the Twitter Slim Jim." KTLA reached out to McDonald's for an updated comment about the potential snack wrap return, but did not hear back. Even KFC seems to be taking on the snack wrap, announcing earlier this month that it would be testing chicken wraps at select locations. It discontinued the products back in 2014, though. The Twister wrap, apparently it was called. So, there you go. And yes, McDonald's, it is confirmed, like I said, now officially, the McRib is coming back October 31st everywhere. And according to multiple reports, this is it. This is the last year for McRibs.
Who cares?
I do. McRib fans do. They have a McRib locator. So there are fans out there. So let's not go to get twisted now.
And then everybody's going to go, "Oh, we want the McRib back." And they'll go, "Oh, all right, I guess."
No, it doesn't. Listen, people want snack wrap back and they're not doing it. Remember, McRib is only a seasonal thing. It only comes out once a month, or once a year for a month. So it's not like, just saying, it's not like an ongoing thing. The snack wraps, they want back in a regular menu.
Right.
This one here is not.
I think that snack wraps didn't have enough popularity to be a regular menu item anymore.
Yeah.
But the McRib does have enough popularity. God knows why. Speaking of popularity,
here's the Fox. It's the Fox theme song. Time for Alyssa's good news. Let's go ahead and get the show over with, Alyssa.
A high schooler self-published a fantasy novel over COVID lockdowns to distract him from video games. So, a kid actually writing a novel
versus video games
to distract him from playing video games. Trying to distract himself from his PlayStation during COVID lockdown, a London high schooler self-published a fantasy novel that's now selling as far away as Australia.
Wow.
Yes! 16-year-old Dylan Brennan.
Ooh, a name you can pronounce.
Yes. Started writing.
Awesome.
Noble betrayed in April 2020 after recognizing he was spending too much time playing video games.
What type of kid is this? Recognize he spends too much time playing video games. What a loser.
Most kids don't recognize that.
No.
They just do it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't recognize it. I'm 44.
The aspiring lawyer said he had long dreamt of publishing a book, and lockdown gave him the perfect opportunity to knock out the first full draft in 9 months, before the final copy was released in October 2022. The book was inspired by Dylan's favorite authors, George R.R. Martin, J.R.R.
Oh, yeah, I heard them.
Tolkien, I guess?
Anyway, so a lot of authors.
Andrzej
Moving on.
Who wrote The Witcher? The latter of which was turned into 3 award-winning role-playing video games. It's amazing. It's a dream I've always had, said Dylan. I'm so pleased with it, but I can't stop here. I'm already working on the next one. I love fantasy. It's just my genre. Writing and publishing a book has never been easier, but at the same time, Dylan's decision to forfeit the easy dopamine hit of video games to do it speaks volumes about his character. Yet, at the same time, Dylan's influences were obviously heavily inspired in part by his fantasy video gaming. The right balance is key. The tale revolves around the main character, Lord Simon Paragon, visiting the court of close friend King Eminar something. Anyway, before uncovering a plot to kill him. It combines the stereotypical elements of fantasy with the sense of community and atmosphere of living in London. He said, and some of the characters are named after his teachers at St. George's Catholic School in Maida Vale. I don't know where that is, but anyway. Dylan says he has already bagged 150 euros in sales from Spain, Germany, the US, and Australia. I think 50 copies is the expected number of sales for a self-published first book, he said. There's so much technology you can use to publish for yourself now, which takes out a few steps. And publishers always have their own direction they want you to take. I enjoyed exploring the big divide in London, like the royal family who are a tight unit with lots of drama alongside the less well-off people struggling to get by. Dylan plans to study to become a lawyer, but wants to keep writing as a side hustle, adding he's aiming for a crime novel next.
Excellent. All right. Sorry, that type of fantasy stuff... That type of fantasy stuff, I just don't get. It kind of bores the hell out of me. It really does.
See,
but if he gets it sold, why not? I guess, all more power to him.
But the type of video games that you're into is
different.
Sports.
Yeah. Like a lot of people at Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, you get the Final Fantasy people, Fortnite people, Rocket League people. They're all over the place. Real quickly, we got less than a minute. Halloween costume party show is coming up this Friday. That's right. This Friday, the 28th, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. If you want to go ahead and be a part of it, submit your picture for a contest. It's $75 gift card that's up for grabs for the adult prize, $25 bag of candy of the kids' choice for the kids' prize. Me, Alyssa, possibly Karen, will be voting on the pictures and the submissions. Make sure you submit them to any one of our social media sites, my personal profile page, the Charles Richardson Show page, or the Just for Fun radio page, or you can email them at rawtalkonline@yahoo.com. That's again, rawtalkonline@yahoo.com. We wanted to see your submissions for your photos, for you dressed in costumes. I am going to be Peter Pan. Alyssa is going to be
Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider. That's right, Ghost Spider. And that's it, folks.
Stephen's going to be Spider-Man.
And Stephen's going to be Spider-Man. Stephen will be on the show for the first part, and we'll do it from there. Gotta go, everybody. We're past our time. You guys have a great night. We'll see you Friday for the Halloween show. Take care, everybody. Bye.